Marcus, much improved performance, a very difficult game against a very good opposition. Your thoughts on this game?
Well, I think I mentioned it to yourself, off the camera, or I think it was either John Dunham. You get crossed over between performance and results. We didn't play very well on Boxing Day, and we come out with a result. And yet we've played extremely well today for our tactics in terms of the job that we wanted to carry out. And we I think over the 90 minutes, chances were at a premium. But I think we might have slightly swung it first half. It was all about game management today, and not getting carried away with the league table and who's playing who. Yes, the top six were playing each other, and ironically everyone has stayed the same. But we've got the games in hand, so it was always for us to make sure we didn't lose points on Kings Lynn, and certainly knowing that the top six were playing each other, is making sure we half of them didn't gain on us. So yes, we would have liked the win, but for us it was to make sure we made life very difficult for Kings Lynn. We didn't want to overly give them good opportunities, and I think we did that today, and we looked really solid and at times looked threatening.
So it nullified Marriott and Gash. Gash, who was a danger man last season for us, and also Marriott's goal scoring, isn't he, for them, but nullified those. New boys did, I thought, very well as well.
Yeah, I mean, Deck and Stanners played together towards last season in the Northern Prem at Barwell. We wasn't overly happy with we haven't been overly happy with our aerial defending. We know that we've got lots of games coming in. Unfortunately, circumstances didn't suit the RAL. The amount of games coming and going is difficult for Luke and Brett. They played on a very heavy surface against Hitchin, and then to play on AstroTurf, you could just see a bit of fatigue in their legs or whatever. And we knew we were playing today on a very, very big pitch, a team that passed the ball really well, and they do sort of shift and open up. And Marriott's movement with Gash as a target man, we just felt we needed to bring Deck in to physically deal with Gash. And we just felt, we'll bring that combination together. Stanners is very experienced, a good talker, and so he was organising people around him, and throughout as a defensive performance that warranted a clean sheet.
You've always said, Marcus, to me that if we can get 4 out of 6 points against the top sides when we play against them, it's a good afternoon, and we've had 4 points out of 6.
Oh, 100%. Let's be honest. Ian's come back in. He's built on the same foundation as what he did last year in terms of the shape and the sort of the 3 phases that they do. Fortunately for us, we've kind of we've studied Kings Lynn a fair bit, because of obviously playing them at such a crucial time towards the end of last year, and Ian coming in now, we knew why he's been successful. So it was a case of us having to match that up, nullify it, and then predict what he would do next. And we did that today, and they'll take a lot of points off everyone. We've got our 4 points against Kings Lynn. I'm thankful their manager and the chairman fell out with each other, because it took him a while to come back, and it's given us that lead. That sort of big gap between ourselves and Kings Lynn, which now it's sort of Stylebridge and ourselves who are sort of pegging down each other. We got a big month. We got a very big month.
Big game coming up as well, haven't we? I don't want to mention too much about it at the moment, but it's certainly one that fans are looking forward to, maybe. And it's going to be a big game for Kettering with our rivals down the road. You've been there before.
I mean, I've played against Rushton. It was Rushton and Diamonds then, wasn't it? So I played against them in the FA Cup and the conference. Certainly fully aware of what that game entails. The fact is, it is a new club on their journey. Obviously, we're on our own journey. They've done extremely well to get where they've got to. However long it's took, and now they're competing in the right end of the table. They're a top 6 side, so we've got to respect that. I think that adds a bit of excitement to the day, that it's I think what they 2
goals in the last 3 minutes or so to equalise.
Yeah, well, so it shows they've got character and belief. So they'll be coming. We've got some a lot of experience and a lot of ability. And if we get the selection right, we will cause the opposition problems, as like today. And if they don't defend correctly, we'll hurt them. Today they've defended extremely well, and we, when they were on the counter, we've defended well against them, and vice versa. So it was a very tense 0-0 today. It'd be interesting what Rushton will come and do at our place. Obviously, December hasn't been a great month, so I'm quite glad to get rid of December now, so we can start the new year. Some targets and challenges, not just about Rushden, but league table and opposition around us. So yeah, we're at the right end. We're competing with the right for the right position. We've just got to do our jobs, concentrate on each individual game for what it is, not get carried away with any external stuff, and just put in a disciplined, professional performance like we did. Even the subs coming on, making a massive impact and difference, and what quality to do that as well. It gives you a lot of strength and belief going into, I believe, between now and the end of January, we're playing like every 3 days, which is going to be a big ask of the squad.
We're in January with a little trip to Stourbridge.
And at the end of the month, yeah. So be interesting, be exciting, but you come away from a 0-0 here a lot more positive, vibrant than when we come away from Bedworth at 2-1.
Okay, Marcus, thank you very much. Best of luck on Saturday, New Year's Day. Let's hope it's 2019's one for us.
Today's Saturday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good night.